Hello everyone, my name is Fobio, and I'm going to be talking to you all about the HP Mixed Reality headset. The first thing I'd like to show is that it works in VR chat, so that's good. But sometimes the trackings are a little off. Now I'm going to slowly go up to where it's just above my head. Okay, it's just about above my head. I'm looking straight forward, and my arms are waving on top of, above my head. I'm moving the controller, so it has gyroscopic motion trackers, so it knows where it is, it just doesn't see where it is. It knows which direction it's facing though. And it's pretty good with that if I'm looking straight ahead. Let's go out. We're going to go out, and I'm going to move my arms back and forth, up and down. And the moment they stop, there we go. As you can see, there is a point to where it does stop. See, it does right about there. I'm holding them straight out, and then at some point they're going to get janky. I currently have my arms behind me now. That is because of how the HP Mixed Reality headset works, and pretty much all mixed reality headsets works. It's the sensors are in the front headset. In the front, of course, so that way they can look at the controllers. I will get to the controllers in a minute. Now, if I do a sweeping motion, now let's say I swing my arms around my back. Okay, there we go. Pretty good, not bad. A decent amount of tracking and back and forth, sweeping motions. Now, of course, if I did this slowly and hung them there, the sensors just give up. They just straight up give up. But of course, they do still have range and everything. I'm gonna go all the way back as far as I can and show that how smoothly they go. A little janky. The interesting part of the HP Mixed Reality headset, or any of the Mixed Reality headsets, is when you go to the home base. Here we are. Now, this is the Skyloft, and of course you can always change your places, you know, you hit the button and everything. But let me first go over the controls. These are the HP Mixed Reality headset controls, and as you can see, it tracks them pretty well. However, here's the problem, and then let me see. What most people are going to do is they want to, oh, I want to search through all of these, let's go to the VR apps, and they're going to put their arms to the bottom here. And if you don't notice, is that my arms are actually like way off to the side here, and it feels really janky. These lights here, how the headset sees them. If these lights are being overblown with light and everything, it's not going to see it. In the dark, obviously it does well. There's a bottom button, which, by the way, if you look on the back of your controllers, nice little thing, is that shows the battery life. However, for this one, this is wrong. This one always shows, for some reason, pretty much almost dead. That's another little quirk and bug that are not really positives for the HP Mixed Reality. Oh man, there's a whole list of things. You can actually scroll by sliding it. Now, of course, see, it jumped all the way down. I honestly prefer to hit the little trigger on the bottom and just slowly pull it up. And there is a little trigger on the bottom here. As you can see, there is another button right here. The one up here. And by the way, if you press down the thumbstick, it does count. As far as I can tell, honestly, these are actually not bad. I tried the HTC Vive controllers. I prefer the HTC Vive controllers, but if I had to, you know, if the HTC Vive was gone and I was left with these, I wouldn't be disappointed, honestly. We gotta talk about the headset. I've come back into this world in VR chat to pretty much show you something. Right underneath the eye here, there's actually an aux. You can actually plug in your headphones via this, in which, by the way, let me show you the boundary. The boundary is just right over here. It does look small, but actually it's quite a lot of space. Yeah, quite a lot of space, honestly. So it's pretty good. This is actually like a few feet through my room. So it's pretty good. So for small rooms, pretty good. Big rooms, forget about it, you'll be fine. My computer, by the way, is about right here. It's beyond this little area right over here. It's far, it's over there. I'm showing you that. Because you have to connect your headset to the computer through an HDMI port and a 3.0 USB port. There are adapters, and that's something you're gonna need though. Very important. Another thing you're going to need, Bluetooth. If you do not have Bluetooth, you cannot use the trackers whatsoever. There is no manual connectors or anything. However, these run, as you saw earlier, on batteries. So it's completely Bluetooth, completely wireless, which is a bonus, and it has its faults because eventually it will die out and you need a lot of AA batteries. It has little wrist holders, so that way if you drop them for whatever reason, you can just pick them right back up. I think that's a positive. Let me get back into the issue with the distance. You can actually go pretty far. I'm about to go into my bed here, and I'm gonna lean back. And this is where, and my headset is still connected to my desktop. The cord is huge. It's long. I cannot give the exact specifications. I can probably put it up like right here, maybe, or right there on the screen, and it will show that it's pretty long. HTC Vive has headphones. The Oculus Rift, I believe a version does have headphones. The mixed reality does not have headphones. That's why it has an aux underneath, so that way you can put in your own. If you're an individual that also likes to talk with others, there's no way to talk to them unless you have a microphone connected to your computer that is able to not only be attached and be talked through. Now, I will say that I haven't tried it to where you have a microphone connected via another headphones and trying that out. That I have not tried. It could or could not work. Just wanted to let you know that. Moving on. We've talked about the headset. There's one important thing with the headset that I gotta tell y'all. A good and a bad. The good thing is, I'm gonna let my arms dangle right now so y'all can hear it. Pretty much, if you hear this, is that there is a clicker, pretty much, that you can turn and twist, and it will actually tighten your headset, and it can loosen and fit your head perfectly. There is a problem, however, with this. The HTC Vive has wonderful picture and everything. The Oculus Rift, wonderful picture, mixed reality. The HTC Vive and Oculus are much better than the mixed reality. I'll tell you this now why. Because as of right now, I've adjusted my headset to where it's very comfy. It sits on my head nice and everything, and it feels good. However, the screen, it is blurry. I cannot see that well. There's a sweet spot in the headset too. I have to adjust it like so. Like here, I'll show you with the camera. Just like so. Just barely an adjustment. And tighten it. And keep it there. That's good. There's still even a little bit of blurrings, and if you really stare into the headset, you can actually see the LEDs, the small bits of LEDs. So that may bring you out of like a game or something that's very high definition and everything. You're gonna see those little marks. It's not gonna be as great. Major issue with me with these headsets is that it squeezes my head. Now that could be with my head shape, or maybe I have a big head, but the thing is, it puts a lot of pressure on the back of your head. Mind you, I have a nice giant headset on the front of my face. There's no top portion. It's all wraps around your face. There's no bottom, there's no top. It wraps around your face. And so it squeezes your head, and I will tell you right now, it does weigh on me, and I have to take breaks every now and again. Another issue that I needed to bring up here. Google this before you buy this. Mixed reality not connecting. Here's what happens. When I bought my mixed reality HP headset, I connected to my computer, I got my Bluetooth, I got everything set up, and in the Windows Portal setups brings up, and I'm like, okay, let's do this. At the end of it all, it says, we're sorry, we cannot connect. I was a little perplexed. I thought, okay, maybe the internet went out. I looked, my internet was fine. Maybe I need to unplug it and plug it back in. Didn't work either. I resetted my computer, tried it again, didn't work either. I have found a solution, I will say it. The issue I had is that Windows and HP mixed reality, all of this is connected. So that way when one updates, it may have the potential of messing up the ability for the software to download. The only way I was able to fix it is going into the Windows Update settings. There is an advanced option. When you go into the options of the advanced, you'll see that you can delete the previous update. Now there's obviously a few videos about this that will show you the same thing, and I deleted that, resetted my computer, and it went smooth as butter. Perfectly fine. The final issues with the mixed reality headset cannot go behind you. I can even show you again, going behind me and everything. It's just, it's not even, it doesn't even see them. They're all janky and everything. It's all crazy. Here's how you fix it. You have sensors in the headset. Sell a third sensor. A third one, or at least an external sensor that I can place somewhere in my room. If y'all added a sensor, I think that would be a wonderful way to get on the same level as the Oculus. Another issue, the strappings. My head has been hurting. If you were able to make it to where this headset didn't have to strap onto my head and I have to tighten it like that so hard just to make it to where I can fit the perfect area, the nice little area zone in the headset, I think that would be phenomenal. A top tightener, so that way it can go on the top of my head and tighten there instead. I think that'd be 100% better. Maybe add a cushion, it'd be great. Third and final, third thing so far that I'm going to talk about, like let's say if I want to loosen it up a bit and it sits on my head like that, I should not see a blurry screen. I didn't have it when I tried out the HTC Vive. Just redo the lenses, because I still see like little bits of LED and everything through the headset. Little things like that would make this much better. I don't care if you brought it up to $300. If that's what it takes to fix this, then by all means take my money, because this is really, really awesome. Fourth thing that I just thought of, please make it to where you can map these controls. I don't want two Windows keys, you know? Now maybe there's a third-party software, but I don't think that should be available. I wish I could just, you know, go over here and hit a button somewhere, or maybe just hit a button on here. And if you did all of that, this would be a worthwhile headset. See these? See these things on the controllers you put? Make it to where you can adjust one and put it on your leg. Just place it on the leg. You already have the head straps that can adjust. An adjustable controller sensor, so that way when you have sensors outside, not only will it see the controllers and distinguish them, but you'll have them on your leg too. You're in the big leagues now. It is mixed reality versus the Oculus Rift versus the HTC Vive. Overall, the mixed reality headset is wonderful. It's the four things you need to fix. There needs to be a sensor, an external sensor. Oculus does it, HTC Vive does it. Mixed reality, if you did it, you'd be perfect. Comfortability. If there was a way to change the head strapping to where there's maybe a top cushion. Third thing, the lenses. If you can fix the lenses to where there's not a sweet spot, so to speak, upgrade it to where I don't see the little LEDs as easily, improve the resolution and everything, then it would be much more wonderful. Fourth and final thing, add the accessories. Add leg trackers, add the sensors outside, so it can see not only the controls, but it can also see you. That would be amazing. The VR headset has one thing, the mixed reality has something that not all the others have, and that is I have lifted up the headset because it has an adjustable headset to where I can lift it up out of the way and I can search around my surroundings. Mixed reality, that is the one advantage y'all have. Mixed reality, HP. My name is Fobio. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed it, please, you can leave a like. You can leave, you don't have to subscribe. You don't have to like. If you'd like to add your own little questions or anything, add it into the comments. By all means, I'll try and answer them. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.